Yebo, kamban lapho. Hey! Guys, guys, this is one hectic league. Not the result that we wanted as Mamelodi Sundowns, but we will settle for a point than a lose. So, Stellenbosch, they travel to Loftus and they walk away unscathed with a point in hand, and this works in favor of Stellenbosch. Also in favor of Orlando Pirates. Ebaba Minyile Stadium, dancing when Mamelodi Sundowns considered that penalty. Before I get into the shenanigans, Mamelodi Sundowns is probably the only team in South Africa who make a 1-0 lead look so comfortable. We make it look so comfortable. But 1-0 is one of the most unsafe score that you can relax Maulida as we have seen tonight. There were 80-something minutes. Before we consider penalty. Undamani there trying to make it clear, unfortunately trailing and finding an opponent player. And Thando Nzanzeka was on at the right position and then saw it there. No complaint from my side. Speaking of Thando Nzanzeka, he had the game like on lock tonight, but no complaint from my side. The officiating was on point. We cannot complain. Thando Nzanzeka, big ups for the fact that we watch a whole game and we cannot complain about anything. Speaking now, or rather, coming to Stellenbosch. Another thing, we need to comment what Gavin Hunt has done. Came in as Stellenbosch. They had played 14 games, just 12 points. They had 12 points. Second from the bottom. Look where he has taken them now. He has changed it, coming to Mamelodi Sundowns slaughterhouse and walking away with the point. Credit where is due. Gavin Hunt, what he has done. But what I will rather criticize tonight, I think Stellenbosch tonight could have given us a run for our money, which they did, but I think they could have given us a tougher challenge had they started Umabasa Xeneskati. But hey, anyway, it is what it is. Mamelodi Sundowns, not the result we wanted, but the boys played nonetheless. Chabeleng in the first half, getting that most important goal. Had we not scored that goal, who knows what could have happened. But anyway, it comes to be a goal, at least that gives us a point. I can just rest on that. And then, the boys, they've played. Atur Salez with that assist there. He created, this lama foreign players Mamelodi Sundowns lama chita ngamapass amnandi, cannot complain. Reina's there getting in minutes tonight. Unfortunately, he could not find the back of the net, but the boys tried nonetheless. And the usual suspects, Omukwena, they just had a spectacular game. English. Anyway, this is what it is. We continue. So this now puts us 1 point behind Orlando Pirates. We wanted to go top of the log, Masiolala. But but in the end, someone who does Sumangamun League, someone, I don't know who. That's why I get Zalankomon, because the chase, the Tom and Jerry chase is still on between Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates. However, we still hold that game in hand advantage. Still an advantage, not necessarily a straight win, but an advantage. As we have seen, some games in hand, they were fair to can be very challenging. Tonight, Icona. But I would have loved tonight to see of ours Basadian against this former team, but however, we managed to see Renas. I also would have loved Ugbona Grootman Nyetwadi. They brought him in the last minute, but I think we needed him throughout the game. But anyway, there's nothing from my side that I can fault Mamelodi Sundowns. Cardoso, his squad, it was all top notch. The boys played. Just wasn't to be. Just wasn't to be. Even that penalty, I still say it is a penalty, but for it to no complaint. And then the race is still on. on, and then tomorrow I will upload the video now focusing on the Soweto derby. Makosi, I'm going to borrow a Kaizer Chiefs journey on that day, so that when I post there, when you have given Orlando Pirates that draw, or when you have walloped them, yeah, ngazi ukuthi ngiyocelebrate nani mabhakani ngiyanifrostana, but now you are my opponent. Yeah, this is a competition bafowethu. I want it all. Operation teka hinkwaswo, lava ku swi teka hinkwaswo na swi lava xitale xa vumbirhi, futhi ni lava hambi league a league leyi ni ta yi defenda leyi, n'we mutarila hinkwenu litlolla mabakani ya litlolla ka super league ka munwana. Vanhu hi sumba ka munhu. Anyway, I think I'm going on for too long. I'm not necessarily happy about it, but it is what it is, eh? Kubukani lapho, danko.